Today, I'll be creating the best striker in Blue Lock history. If you think Noel Noah is the GOAT, well, you really have no idea of the striker I'm about to create. We'll start by focusing on different overpowered traits, and by the end of this video, we'll be left with a player so skillful, not even Rin or Itoshi Sai could take him down. But hey, to make this video as interesting as possible, let's add in a little rule. We can only use a trait from a character just once, meaning if we went for Bachira's dribbling, we can't choose him again for stuff like his speed or agility. Also, keep in mind that this would be based off of the anime and not manga or any spoilers. And with that being said, let's get started. You see, one important trait every Blue Lock striker should have is a good physique. And if you've really seen the guys at the top, then you'd know this is one important role. For this trait, we've got a few candidates, like Shido, who not only relies on his physique, but also has an insane shooting power, not to mention that one moment when he did this to Rin. Either way, he's a very good pick, but let's see who else we've got. The hero Kunigami, who has a crazy powerful left foot and is able to make goals as close as 28 meters, and not gonna lie, his physique is on a different level. And lastly, Oliver Aiku, which definitely shows the greatest potential. Who should we pick? Well, I'd have to go with Shido based on the fact that we haven't really seen what the others are truly capable of. However, keep in mind that characters like Baro are extremely strong as well. Moving on to a trait just as important, we have speed. Now for this trait, we've got two potential candidates, Zantetsu and Chigiri, who, not gonna lie, have been shown to be the fastest in the anime so far. Cause while Zantetsu excels at explosive acceleration, our guy Chigiri is a beast at long-distance sprinting and immeasurable speed. So yeah, it's pretty obvious who we should pick, right? Cause I'm gonna go with my boy Chigiri, seeing as he is overall a better player. Speaking of better players, the next trait actually plays a huge role, cause we're talking about skill now. For this trait, we've got a ton of candidates. Cause yeah, in Blue Lock, one thing is certain, every single player has their unique skill and play style. But in order to make this video as moderate as possible, we'll be considering only 4 elite players. Firstly, Bachira, who in my opinion is one of the best due to his insane dribbling skills and insane play style, leaving countless players in the dust and making super goals. And that right there is enough to make our character as broken as possible. But let's go over the rest. We've got the Ninja Otaya, also known as the Shadow Striker. Now this guy's playstyle is very unique, as he could be very stealthy and can easily slip past defenders without them even noticing. Someone equally skilled or even better is Rin Itoshi himself, and you don't really need to see this guy's playstyle twice to know how crazy he can be. From blind shots to perfect kick accuracy, off-the-ball movements, you name it, and Rin could do it. He is indeed currently the #1 for a reason. And finally, we've got Nagi. Yeah, one of the talented ones. Not only is Nagi a huge asset in Blue Lock, but he also has some crazy skills to back that up. I mean, he's considered one of the most dangerous due to his perfect ball control and accuracy. Honestly, Nagi is a very valid choice, but since I've got a very important trait I want to take from him, I'll have to consider just these 3. And obviously, Rin is the best choice. So yeah, not only does our character have the speed of Chigiri and Shido's physique, he also has the skills and playstyle of the #1. Now we've got weapons. In the series, there are countless overpowered weapons ranging from dribbling, explosive acceleration, spatial awareness, speed, and a whole bunch of other crazier ones. However, here's where I get to use my boy Nagi with the perfect ball control, as this makes our character almost invincible. Cause this weapon actually escaped Rin's logic, making it very unpredictable, not to mention the other traits added to the character. I know my character is already the best, right? But hold on, cause we've got 2 more traits to go. So for now, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep going. Amidst all that skill, speed, and power, we're gonna be needing a very tactical mind to utilize these skills to the max, and that's where IQ comes in. We've got 3 prime candidates. Firstly, Nico, who seems to be incredibly confident in his ability to read the field and make the right decisions. And with his eyes, that just makes him more of a monster. However, he lost to Isagi, making this even more difficult, as Isagi himself isn't really one to joke with, as he's got a way of utilizing other players' talents and adding his playstyle in order to win. And being the protagonist, well, he's got a lot going for him. And lastly, Rin, whose intellect and logic are on a world of their own, besting Isagi multiple times. It is obvious that Rin is the best choice, but seeing as we've used him for our previous trait, we're gonna have to pick Isagi for this one. And for the final trait of today's video, Special Weapon. Here we should consider that the most important set of special abilities as follows. Gagamaru's insane agility, which is pretty much self-explained and makes him reach the ball at unbelievable heights. The next being the strong left foot of Kunigami, which enables him to score at really long distances. However, despite all these special weapons, there's one I really have in mind, which is the copy weapon from Rio, which is actually very broken. Because with this, my character would not just be able to perform any technique he sees, he would be able to execute them to the max. Imagine being so strong, fast, skillful, having an insane mind, and to top it all off, you've got the ability to copy any technique. Check out this video to see 10 anime similar to solo leveling.